You might think spiritual awakening is all about feeling blissful and zen. But here's the surprising truth. Your body often speaks louder than your mind when it comes to spiritual growth. Those weird aches, sudden mood swings, or inexplicable energy surges, they're not just random occurrences. They could be your body's way of telling you that you're on the brink of a major spiritual breakthrough. Spiritual awakening isn't just for monks or mystics. It's a natural part of human growth that can happen to anyone at any time. Think of it as your soul's alarm clock going off, nudging you to wake up to a deeper reality. But unlike your regular alarm, this one doesn't have a snooze button. When your spirit decides it's time to evolve, your whole being gets involved, including your physical body. Now, you might be wondering, what does my body have to do with my spirit? Well, everything. In our modern world, we often forget that our bodies are more than just flesh and bones. They're incredibly wise and sensitive instruments, constantly picking up on energies and changes that our conscious minds might miss. When you start to awaken spiritually, your body is often the first to know and react. In this video, we're going to explore 10 common physical symptoms of spiritual awakening. Some of them might surprise you, and others you might have been experiencing without realizing their deeper meaning. But here's the important part. Recognizing these signs can be a game changer in your spiritual journey. Knowing about these symptoms is crucial for a few reasons. First, it can bring you peace of mind. Many people worry they're getting sick or going crazy when these symptoms show up. Understanding that they're actually positive signs of growth can turn fear into excitement. Second, being aware of these symptoms can help you work with them rather than against them. And finally, recognizing these signs can encourage you to lean into your spiritual journey rather than resist it. Think of these symptoms as your body's way of whispering or sometimes shouting important messages about your spiritual growth. By paying attention to these physical cues, you're tuning into a deeper wisdom that goes beyond what your mind alone can grasp. It's like having a built-in spiritual GPS guiding you on your journey. As we dive into these symptoms, remember that spiritual awakening is a journey, not a destination. It's about growing, evolving, and becoming more aware of who you truly are. These physical signs are like milestones on that journey, letting you know you're making progress, even when it doesn't feel like it. We'll be covering 10 common physical symptoms of spiritual awakening. For each symptom, we'll explain what it feels like, why it happens, and most importantly, how to handle it. Whether you're experiencing one of these signs or all of them, you'll find practical advice on how to navigate this exciting but sometimes challenging process. Before we jump in, it's important to note that everyone's spiritual awakening is unique. You might experience all of these symptoms, just a few, or even some that aren't on this list. That's perfectly normal. Your journey is as unique as you are, and there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to spiritual growth. As we go through these symptoms, you might find yourself nodding along or having light bulb moments. That's great. One of the most powerful aspects of understanding these signs is realizing you're not alone. Millions of people around the world are going through similar experiences. By sharing this knowledge, we're creating a community of support and understanding. While these symptoms are generally signs of positive spiritual growth, it's always wise to check with a healthcare professional if you're experiencing persistent or severe physical symptoms. Spiritual awakening should enhance your well-being, not compromise it. Taking care of your physical health is an important part of the spiritual journey. As we explore these symptoms, try to approach them with an open mind and heart. Some might resonate with you strongly, while others might not apply to your experience at all. That's okay. The goal here is to expand your awareness and give you tools to navigate your unique spiritual path. Now let's dive into the fascinating world of spiritual awakening symptoms and discover what your body might be trying to tell you. Get ready to see your physical experiences in a whole new light. Have you ever felt a sudden rush of energy coursing through your body, almost like an electric current? Maybe it woke you up in the middle of the night, or hit you out of nowhere while you were going about your day. If so, you might be experiencing one of the most common symptoms of spiritual awakening: unexpected energy surges. These energy surges can feel different for everyone, but they're often described as a tingling sensation, a feeling of heat or cold, or a rush of vibration moving through the body. Some people report feeling it start at the base of their spine and move upwards, while others feel it all over their body at once. It can be intense and even a bit unsettling, especially if you've never felt anything like it before. In many spiritual traditions, these energy surges are seen as a sign that your body's energy centers, often called chakras, are opening up and aligning. It's like your spiritual batteries are getting a major recharge. This surge of energy is often associated with what's called Kundalini awakening in yoga traditions. But you don't need to follow any particular spiritual path to experience it. From a scientific perspective, these energy surges might be related to changes in your nervous system. As you become more aware and open to spiritual experiences, your body's sensitivity can increase. This might lead to you feeling energy in ways you never have before. It's like your body's volume knob for subtle sensations has been turned way up. When you feel these energy surges, the best thing to do is to stay calm and go with the flow. Try not to resist the sensation, even if it feels strange. Here are some tips to help you navigate these energy surges. Take deep breaths. Slow, deep breathing can help you stay grounded and centered when the energy feels overwhelming. Move your body. Gentle stretching, yoga, or even dancing can help the energy flow more smoothly. Stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water can help your body process this increased energy more easily. Spend time in nature. Being outdoors, especially with your bare feet on the ground, can help you feel more balanced. Practice mindfulness. Pay attention to the sensations without judging them. This can help you become more comfortable with the experience. While these energy surges are usually harmless, if they're causing you significant distress or interfering with your daily life, it might be helpful to talk to someone. A spiritual counselor, energy healer, or even a healthcare provider who's open to spiritual experiences can offer guidance and support. As you get more used to these energy surges, you might start to see them as a gift. Many people report feeling more alive, creative, and intuitive after experiencing these sensations. It's like your whole system is getting an upgrade, allowing you to experience life with greater vibrancy and awareness. Once you're more comfortable with these energy surges, you might even learn to work with them. Some people find they can direct this energy towards healing, creative projects, or deepening their meditation practice It's like discovering you have a superpower you never knew about. If you've been having dreams that seem more real than reality or experiencing vivid visions even when you're awake, you're not losing your mind. These intense visual experiences are actually common symptoms of spiritual awakening. During spiritual awakening, many people report that their dreams become more vivid, complex, and memorable. You might find yourself having epic adventures, encountering spiritual guides, or receiving messages that seem deeply meaningful. Some people even experience lucid dreams, where they're aware they're dreaming and can control the dream environment. It's not just nighttime dreams that can intensify. Some people experience vivid visions or visual phenomena during their waking hours too. This might include seeing flashes of light, geometric patterns, or even spirit-like figures. These experiences can be surprising and even a bit scary at first, but they're often signs that your psychic senses are opening up. From a spiritual perspective, these intense dreams and visions are often seen as your higher self or the universe trying to communicate with you. It's like the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is getting thinner, allowing you to perceive things you couldn't before. Scientifically, these experiences might be related to changes in brain activity. During spiritual awakening, some researchers believe that different parts of the brain start communicating in new ways. This could explain why you're suddenly able to access such vivid mental imagery. Dealing with intense dreams and visions can be tricky, but here are some tips to help you navigate this symptom. Keep a dream journal. Write down your dreams and visions as soon as you can. This can help you spot patterns and understand the messages they might contain. Stay grounded. After an intense dream or vision, take time to connect with your physical environment. Touch objects around you, focus on your breath, or eat something nourishing. Reflect, don't obsess. While these experiences can be meaningful, try not to become overly focused on interpreting every detail. Sometimes the overall feeling or theme is more important than the specifics. Share with trusted friends. Talking about your experiences with open-minded friends can help you process them and feel less alone. Practice meditation. Regular meditation can help you stay centered and may even enhance your ability to receive and understand these visions. When to seek support. If your dreams or visions are causing you distress or fear, it can be helpful to talk to a spiritual counselor or therapist who's familiar with spiritual awakening experiences. They can offer techniques to help you feel more in control and integrate these experiences positively into your life. As you become more comfortable with these vivid dreams and visions, you might start to see them as a valuable tool for self-discovery and spiritual growth. Many people find that their dreams and visions offer insights, creativity, and guidance that they can apply to their waking life. Some people choose to develop this inner sight further through practices like shamanic journeying, guided visualizations, or even artistic expression. By working with your dreams and visions, you might unlock new levels of creativity, intuition, and spiritual connection. Have you noticed that lights seem brighter lately, or that you can hear things you never noticed before? Maybe you're finding it hard to be in noisy places or under fluorescent lights. If so, you might be experiencing another common symptom of spiritual awakening: increased sensitivity to light and sound. This symptom can feel like someone has turned up the volume and brightness of the world around you. Colors might appear more vivid. and you might notice subtle sounds that you've never paid attention to before. While this can be beautiful and fascinating, it can also be overwhelming at times. From a spiritual perspective, this increased sensitivity is often seen as a sign that your energy field is expanding. It's like your senses are tuning into frequencies they couldn't perceive before. Some spiritual traditions see this as the opening of subtle energy centers in the body, particularly those associated with sight and hearing. Scientifically, this symptom might be related to changes in how your brain processes sensory information. During times of spiritual growth, your nervous system can become more sensitive, leading to increased awareness of your environment. Dealing with sudden sensitivity can be challenging, but here are some strategies that can help. Create a calming environment. Use soft lighting and reduce noise in your living space when possible. Practice grounding techniques. Activities like walking barefoot on grass or hugging a tree can help you feel more centered when you're feeling overwhelmed. Use protective tools. Some people find that certain crystals or wearing specific colors helps them manage their sensitivity. Take sensory breaks. Give yourself quiet time away from bright lights and loud noises to recharge. Adjust gradually. Slowly increase your exposure to stimulating environments as you get more comfortable with your new sensitivity. If your sensitivity is severely impacting your daily life, it might be worth consulting with a healthcare provider to rule out any underlying physical causes. An energy healer or spiritual counselor can also offer techniques to help you manage and balance your heightened senses. The gift of heightened awareness. While increased sensitivity can be challenging at first, many people come to see it as a gift. This heightened awareness can lead to a deeper appreciation of the world around you. You might find yourself noticing the beauty in things you once overlooked, or picking up on subtle cues in your environment and in other people. As you get more comfortable with your increased sensitivity, you might choose to develop it further. Some people find they can use this sensitivity to sense energy fields, practice sound healing, or even develop psychic abilities. It's like you've been given a new set of tools to explore and understand the world in a deeper way. Learning to balance your new sensitivity with the demands of everyday life is key. You might need to make some changes, like choosing quieter restaurants or wearing sunglasses more often. But with time and practice, most people find they can navigate the world comfortably while still benefiting from their heightened awareness. Remember, experiencing these symptoms doesn't mean your spiritual awakening is complete. It's an ongoing journey of growth and discovery. Each of these symptoms, the energy surges, vivid dreams, and increased sensitivity, are like signposts on your path, guiding you towards greater awareness and connection with yourself and the world around you. As you continue to explore and understand these symptoms, you might find that they come and go, or that new ones emerge. This is all part of the process. The key is to stay curious, patient, and kind to yourself as you navigate this exciting journey of spiritual growth. In the next sections, we'll explore more physical symptoms of spiritual awakening, each offering its own unique challenges and gifts. Stay tuned as we continue to unravel the mysteries of how your body speaks the language of spiritual transformation. Symptom 4: unexplained physical aches and pains. Have you been experiencing mysterious aches and pains that seem to come out of nowhere? Maybe you felt a persistent pressure in your head or odd sensations in your chest or back. If medical tests come back normal, but these feelings persist, you might be experiencing another common symptom of spiritual awakening: unexplained physical discomfort. These aches and pains can vary widely from person to person. Some people report feeling pressure or tingling sensations in specific areas of their body, particularly the head, chest, and spine. Others might experience generalized muscle soreness or joint pain. These sensations often come and go without any apparent reason. From a spiritual perspective, these physical discomforts are often seen as signs of energetic shifts in your body. As your consciousness expands, your physical body needs to adjust to handle higher frequencies of energy. It's like your spiritual self is growing, and your physical body is stretching to accommodate this growth. Scientifically, these symptoms might be related to the complex interaction between your mind, emotions, and physical body. Stress or emotional upheaval, which often accompany spiritual awakenings, can manifest as physical discomfort. Additionally, as you become more aware of your body during this process, you might notice sensations that you previously ignored. Dealing with unexplained aches and pains can be frustrating, but here are some strategies that might help. Practice gentle movement. Yoga, Tai Chi, or simple stretching can help ease physical discomfort and promote energy flow. Try energy healing techniques. Practices like Reiki, acupuncture, or Qigong might help balance your energy and reduce physical symptoms. Take relaxing baths. Warm baths with Epsom salts can help soothe aches and pains while promoting relaxation. Stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water can help flush out toxins and support your body during this transition. Use heat or cold therapy. Applying heat or cold to affected areas can provide relief. Experiment to see which works better for you. While these aches and pains are often harmless from a spiritual awakening perspective, it's always wise to consult with a healthcare provider if you're experiencing persistent or severe pain. This can help rule out any underlying medical conditions and provide peace of mind. As challenging as these physical symptoms can be, many people find that they lead to a deeper connection with their bodies. You might become more attuned to your body's needs and develop a greater appreciation for physical self-care. These aches and pains can be seen as your body's way of communicating with you. By paying attention to where and when you feel discomfort, you might gain insights into emotional or energetic blockages that need your attention. It's like your body is giving you a map to guide your healing and growth. If you've noticed significant changes in your sleep lately, you're not alone. Many people going through spiritual awakening experience shifts in their sleep patterns. You might find yourself waking up at odd hours, needing less sleep than usual, or having trouble falling asleep despite feeling tired. One common experience is waking up in the middle of the night, often around 3 a.m., feeling wide awake. This time is sometimes called the spiritual hour or the hour of the soul. On the flip side, some people find themselves naturally waking up much earlier than usual, often feeling refreshed and energized. From a spiritual perspective, these sleep changes are often seen as your body adjusting to new energy patterns. The quiet hours of the night are thought to be times when spiritual energy is more accessible, which might explain why you feel awake and alert at unusual hours. Scientifically, these sleep changes might be related to shifts in your circadian rhythm, possibly due to hormonal changes or increased sensitivity to subtle environmental cues. the mental and emotional processing that often accompanies spiritual awakening can also impact sleep patterns. Dealing with sleep changes can be challenging, but here are some strategies that might help. Establish a relaxing bedtime routine. Create a calming ritual before bed to signal to your body that it's time to sleep. Use the wakeful times productively. If you find yourself awake in the middle of the night, try meditation, journaling, or gentle stretching instead of fighting to go back to sleep. Avoid screens before bedtime. The blue light from devices can interfere with your natural sleep cycle. Create a sleep-friendly environment. Keep your bedroom dark, quiet, and cool to promote better sleep. Be flexible. Try to adapt to your new rhythms rather than forcing yourself to stick to your old sleep schedule. If sleep disruptions are significantly impacting your daily functioning, it might be helpful to consult with a sleep specialist or healthcare provider. They can rule out any underlying sleep disorders and offer additional strategies for improving your sleep. While sleep changes can be disruptive at first, many people find that they eventually settle into a new rhythm that feels natural and energizing. You might discover that you're more productive during early morning hours, or that you have moments of deep insight during nighttime wake periods. Some spiritual traditions see these sleep changes as a sign that you're tuning into larger cosmic rhythms. By paying attention to when you naturally feel awake or sleepy, you might gain insights into your personal energy cycles and how they align with the rhythms of nature. Have you suddenly found yourself unable to tolerate foods you've always enjoyed? Or maybe you're craving foods you've never been interested in before? These unexpected changes in your diet and digestion are another common symptom of spiritual awakening. You might find yourself naturally drawn to healthier, lighter foods and losing interest in heavy or processed foods. Some people develop sudden sensitivities to meat, dairy, or wheat. Others might feel a strong urge to try vegetarian or vegan diets. These changes can happen gradually or seem to occur overnight. From a spiritual perspective, these dietary shifts are often seen as your body's way of aligning with higher vibrations. As your consciousness expands, your body might require different types of fuel to support your new energy levels. Scientifically, there's growing recognition of the strong connection between gut health and mental emotional well-being. The changes you're experiencing might be related to shifts in your gut microbiome, which can be influenced by stress, emotions, and lifestyle changes that often accompany spiritual awakening. Navigating dietary changes can be tricky, but here are some strategies that might help. Listen to your body. Pay attention to how different foods make you feel and honor your body's new preferences. Introduce changes gradually. If you're drawn to a new diet, make changes slowly to give your body time to adjust. Stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water can help your body adjust to dietary changes and support detoxification. Consider supplements. As your diet changes, you might need to supplement certain nutrients. Consult with a healthcare provider for guidance. Be gentle with yourself. It's okay if your diet isn't perfect. Focus on nourishing your body rather than following strict rules. If you're experiencing severe food intolerances or significant weight loss, it's important to consult with a healthcare provider or nutritionist. They can help ensure you're meeting your nutritional needs and rule out any underlying health issues. As you navigate these dietary changes, you might find that you develop a stronger intuition about what your body needs. Many people report feeling more connected to their food and more appreciative of the nourishment it provides. Some people find that these dietary shifts lead them to view eating as a form of spiritual practice. You might become more mindful about where your food comes from, how it's prepared, and how it affects not just your body, but also your mind and spirit. Remember, while spiritual growth can influence your diet, it's important to ensure you're still meeting your body's nutritional needs. Strive for a balance that honors both your spiritual journey and your physical health. As we continue to explore these symptoms of spiritual awakening, remember that everyone's journey is unique. You might experience some of these symptoms strongly, others mildly, and some not at all. The key is to stay open, curious, and compassionate with yourself as you navigate these changes. In the next sections, we'll delve into more fascinating symptoms that signal your spiritual awakening is underway. Symptom 7, increased empathy and emotional sensitivity. Have you noticed that you're feeling other people's emotions more intensely lately? Maybe you find yourself tearing up at commercials or feeling overwhelmed in crowded places. This heightened emotional sensitivity is a common symptom of spiritual awakening. During this phase, you might feel like your heart is opening up to the world around you. You may experience a deeper connection to others, feeling their joys and sorrows as if they were your own. This increased empathy can extend beyond people to animals, plants, and even the planet as a whole. From a spiritual perspective, this increased sensitivity is often seen as the awakening of your heart chakra. It's like your ability to give and receive love is expanding, allowing you to connect more deeply with all of life. Scientifically, this heightened empathy might be related to increased activity in the parts of your brain responsible for emotional processing and social cognition. As you become more self-aware during spiritual awakening, you may also become more attuned to the subtle emotional cues of others. While increased empathy can be beautiful, it can also be overwhelming. Here are some strategies to help you manage. Practice grounding techniques. Use methods like deep breathing or visualization to stay centered when emotions become intense. Set healthy boundaries. It's okay to limit your exposure to negative people or situations that drain your energy. Engage in self-care. Regular self-care practices can help you recharge and maintain emotional balance. Use your empathy constructively. Channel your heightened sensitivity into acts of kindness or service to others. Spend time in nature. Nature can help soothe overwhelmed emotions and restore balance. As challenging as this increased sensitivity can be, many people find that it leads to a deeper sense of compassion and connection with others. You might find yourself more understanding of others' struggles and more motivated to make a positive difference in the world. Have you been experiencing a lot of coincidences lately? Maybe you keep seeing certain numbers, or you think of someone and they immediately call or text you. These meaningful coincidences, often called synchronicities, are another common sign of spiritual awakening. Synchronicities can take many forms. You might repeatedly encounter certain symbols, animals, or themes. You could find that the right person or opportunity shows up exactly when you need it. These experiences often leave you with a sense of awe and a feeling that there's more to reality than meets the eye. From a spiritual perspective, synchronicities are often seen as signs that you're in alignment with your life's purpose or that you're receiving guidance from the universe. It's like the fabric of reality is becoming more transparent, allowing you to see the interconnections between all things. Psychologically, the experience of synchronicities might be related to increased pattern recognition in your brain. As you become more aware and open during spiritual awakening, you may start noticing connections that you previously overlooked. Navigating the world of synchronicities can be exciting, but also confusing. Here are some tips. Keep a synchronicity journal. Write down the coincidences you experience to help you spot patterns over time. Stay open and curious. Rather than trying to force meaning, remain open to what these experiences might be showing you. Trust your intuition. Your gut feelings about the meaning of synchronicities are often significant. Don't overthink it. While it's fun to ponder the meaning of synchronicities, don't let it consume you. Sometimes, the simple act of noticing is enough. Use them as guideposts. Let synchronicities encourage you on your path, but don't rely on them exclusively for decision-making. As you become more attuned to synchronicities, you might find that life takes on a more magical quality. Everyday experiences can become infused with deeper meaning and wonder. Symptom 9. Desire for authenticity and life changes. During spiritual awakening, many people feel a strong urge to live more authentically. You might suddenly feel dissatisfied with aspects of your life that no longer align with your true self. This symptom often manifests as a desire to make significant life changes. You might feel compelled to change careers, end or begin relationships, move to a new place, or let go of old habits. There's often a sense of no longer being able to tolerate anything that feels fake or inauthentic. Spiritually, this desire for authenticity is often seen as your soul's way of aligning your outer life with your inner truth. It's like your higher self is calling you to step into your true purpose and potential. From a psychological perspective, this symptom aligns with the concept of self-actualization, the drive to become the best version of yourself. Spiritual awakening often accelerates this process, bringing your true desires and values into sharper focus. Navigating major life changes can be challenging. Here are some strategies. Take it slow. While the urge for change can feel urgent, it's often wise to make changes gradually and thoughtfully. Reflect deeply. Use journaling or meditation to explore what authenticity means to you. Start with small changes. Begin with smaller, manageable shifts before making major life decisions. Seek support. Talk to trusted friends or a counselor about the changes you're considering. Trust the process. Remember that authenticity is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself as you navigate this path. The gift of true self-expression. While the process of aligning with your authentic self can be challenging, many people find it incredibly liberating. You might discover a sense of purpose and fulfillment that you've never experienced before. The final symptom we'll explore is an increase in intuitive or psychic experiences. You might find yourself knowing things without knowing how you know them, or having vivid premonitions or dreams that come true. This symptom can manifest in various ways. You might start picking up on others' thoughts or feelings more easily, have sudden flashes of insight about situations, or experience an increased connection with your spirit guides or higher self. Spiritually, this increase in intuitive abilities is often seen as the awakening of your third eye or psychic senses. It's like you're tuning into frequencies of information that were always there, but that you couldn't perceive before. From a scientific standpoint, heightened intuition might be related to increased integration between different parts of your brain, allowing for more holistic processing of information. It could also be linked to heightened sensitivity to subtle cues in your environment. Developing intuitive abilities can be both exciting and unsettling. Here are some tips. Trust your gut. Pay attention to your intuitive hunches and see how they play out. Practice meditation. Regular meditation can help you tune into your intuitive senses more easily. Keep an open mind. Be open to experiences that challenge your current understanding of reality. Use discernment. While it's good to trust your intuition, also use logic and reason to balance your insights. Seek guidance. If you're struggling to understand or manage these experiences, consider talking to a spiritual counselor or intuitive development teacher. As you develop your intuitive abilities, you might find that you have access to a deep well of inner wisdom. Many people report feeling more confident in their decisions and more connected to their life's purpose. As we've explored these 10 symptoms of spiritual awakening, you might have recognized some of your own experiences. Remember, spiritual awakening is a deeply personal journey, and everyone's path is unique. You might experience all of these symptoms, just a few, or even some that weren't mentioned here. The key is to approach this journey with an open heart and mind. Embrace the changes you're experiencing, even when they're challenging. Each symptom, whether it's energy surges, vivid dreams, dietary shifts, or heightened intuition, is an invitation to know yourself more deeply and to connect more fully with the world around you. Remember to be patient and gentle with yourself as you navigate these changes. Spiritual awakening is not a race or a competition. It's a gradual unfolding of your true nature, a process of becoming more fully yourself. As you continue on this path, stay curious and open to learning. Seek out resources and communities that resonate with you. Share your experiences with others who understand. And most importantly, trust your own inner wisdom. You have everything you need within you to navigate this beautiful, sometimes challenging, always transformative journey of spiritual awakening. Your body is a wise ally on this journey, constantly communicating with you through these various symptoms. By listening to and honoring these physical signs, you're not just awakening spiritually, you're learning to live in deeper harmony with your true self and the world around you. As you move forward, carry with you the understanding that these symptoms are not just random occurrences, but meaningful signposts on your path of growth and transformation. They are reminders that you are part of something greater, connected to a vast web of consciousness that extends far beyond what we can see with our physical eyes. Embrace this journey of awakening with all its ups and downs, knowing that each experience is shaping you into a more aware, compassionate, and authentic version of yourself. Your spiritual awakening is not just changing you, it's changing the world, one awakened soul at a time.